Whatever. Drake, just let it run. Hey yo, turn the beat up a little bit. Hey yo, this song is for anyone. Fuck it. Just shut up and listen.
What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here. Doing an update on my chopper. It's the Revell custom. It's the Crusader. I think there was like 2 or 3 of this particular kit, all of them different options. So decided to work on that a little bit. Haven't gotten entirely too far with it. Still trying to figure out handlebars and stuff like that, but I went ahead and started getting the paint and everything taken care of, and so I'll show you what I've got so far. Alright, so let's start off with the motor. I went and black washed it because I really like the look of the Harley Davidson's V-twins with the machined fins. So I went for that kind of a look. Went ahead and black washed it. Black case, flat black case, no real frills. It's hard to see, but maybe right there I've added in a couple of wires there. Give it a little bit of realism. So, yeah, there's that part. So the motor is almost put together. Not that there's a whole lot to this motor, but you know, I still have to put on like the carburetor, the rocker covers, and I think that's about it. And then it's ready to install into the frame. So naturally, I went ahead and painted the frame up. Just simple red. I used acrylic gloss red, hand painted it. Came out pretty nice. I still have to do some touch up right there because I was using my clip on the back here to hold it in place. So it's gonna be kind of a hot rodish type feel. The tanks and the tank. Well, no tanks, because I got the oil tank too. If I decide to paint the oil tank, but it's gonna be flat black with just some old school hot rod gloss red scallops on it. I'm gonna do a little something on the top, and then scallops along the side here, and then just a big stripe, or maybe type, well, not really a scallop, I guess, I don't know, but something right there, just along the center of it. So the wheels, I have to do some more touch-up work on it again, but flat black spokes. Thinking about just going ahead and doing the spoke nuts in red, but there's a lot of them. I mean, it took me a half an hour just to paint this wheel, and I haven't gotten the back wheel done yet. Back wheel's still chrome. I am going to do a white wall on it. As you can see, I have it started. Just because I like the look of the white wall on bikes too. So, yeah, that's about it for right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the big Mustang over there. It's sitting. So, What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here. I'm doing just a tiniest update on the giant 1/12 scale Shelby GT500. And some other plans I've been doing, but first let's go ahead and get into the update. So really haven't done much. I've done body work and it's now in primer. So you know, that cheap Walmart primer, it does a very good job. I warmed it up, laid it on. It will need a second coat, but it's so much real estate. It literally ate up almost everything that I had just to cover the body just this well. And there's light spots you can see, like right in here. And but basically what I did was I had a mold line right in here, and I took that out. There was something for the I guess for badging over here. I took that off since I'm not going to run the badges. Had a mold line right here. I still need to go through and I got to rescribe this mold line here because it's very light and it completely disappeared in the paint. So I'm going to have to rescribe that and then go back through, and I wet sanded the body all the way down to about 6,000, which gave me still gave me it made it very, very smooth, no scratch marks, and still gave me something for the primer to bite to. It's always been a big problem of mine is I would started out wet sanding the bodies all the way down to the 12,000. That's what I did with the Nova, and I ended up having to that was one of the things I never updated about, but I ended up having to strip it all, not strip it all, but sand it all down, because with it being so smooth, it just the primer didn't want to bite to it all that well. So when I would go to wet sand it after it completely dried, I went through to wet sand it and it would chip. So what I did was I just wet sanded whatever I could, feathered out my chips, left it about 6,000. And then laid down the primer, and it gave it enough bite to not have the scratch marks in the paint. So and as you can see, I guess I missed one little mold line. I don't know if you can or not. It's not going to want to focus. It's focusing on all the busyness in the background, but everything looks pretty good. Up through here, and again, the badging placement is gone. That's what I want to focus on, and you can still see it there, but I'm hoping that with wet sanding that this little bit of it's kind of a deep scratch, is gone. I believe it's a deep scratch. Yeah, that's a scratch. So hopefully. Now with the hood, as I had said before, I don't know, because I've done a couple different videos, and I don't remember exactly what I said in the video that I uploaded with it, but the hood, basically where all those nice low detail marks are, it actually dips in the hood, and you can't see it and you can barely feel it. So I might be able to get away with a couple coats of primer with some wet sanding, and just to make it all 100% smooth, because anybody who's anybody who's ever painted, you guys out there who's painted models and stuff before know that you leave those sink marks in without doing the proper body work. They actually turn out looking like dents or ripples in your paint, and it's not something that I wanted. So for the paint design, I kind of gonna do still just a simple paint job. I guess right here, I'm gonna follow this body line back to about here and leave a little bit of space up here. So it's gonna be, this is all gonna be the stripe color down to about the edge of the hood. I might leave a little bit on the edge of the hood, just because I don't want the stripe going down onto the grill. So I'm going to stop it before there. So this whole part is going to be solid, the stripe color. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to follow this top body line, kind of like with the Bosses, you know, the new Boss 302s. Their stripe goes all the way down to this body line and then back. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go down to this top body line and then back, because you have this curve here, which gives, you know, a nice little point right there, and then follow it back just to here. So yeah, that's about it for that. As for my channel, I'm not doing so much like a name change or anything like that, but I guess you can say like a format change. I'm gonna do it more like a show you see. I've been watching a lot of the roadkill episodes from Motor Trend. It's the Freiberger and Finnegan, where they do impossible feats. You know, they drove a car to somewhere in Nevada to the Summit Racing parts depot, swapped the engine in their parking lot, and then drove it to Vegas. You know, and then you kind of get to see, like, it's kind of a fun show. I really like the roadkill episodes, but they have kind of like a almost an outtake type opening intro, and then it goes into, you know, all the other stuff, and then it goes on with the show, and then they have like outtakes and stuff like that, which I have a lot. So so I'll have like a talking intro, the, you know, my normal whatever opening intro, and then it'll go into whatever. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to post once a week, and whatever I do during that week, I'm just going to throw in together. So it'll be like an update on the Mustang and the chopper and whatever else I work on all at the same time, on top of tips and side notes and, you know, whatever. And then that way I'm not trying to explain 14,000 things that I'm trying to do, and then try to do those 14,000 things and then worry about uploading the videos right away. I'm going to try to get them done. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. This is Nate, Famous Racing Customs, signing off.